Hello world, it's Curtis Potter with Boundless Inspiration. I travel up to Michigan a lot for my business. A lot of my clients buy out of Michigan, so I'm up here all the time. And the thing about Michigan is there's more lakes in Michigan than any other state. I believe that's a fact. I'm pretty sure I've heard that before. And I see them all the time. And I found some hotels that are on the lake, and I try to stay there as often as possible so I can be on the water. And I realized, I've known this for a long time, that I'm attracted to the water. Like my earth sign has got to be water, because I just love it. It brings me so much peace and joy, and I'm attracted to it, right? Even when I'm driving, like I'll see these lakes, and I'm just like, for just a glimpse of a moment as I'm passing, I'm like, ooh, and I just say, thank you, God, thank you, universe, for creating such beautiful works of art, right? I'm attracted to them. So I wanted to tell you that I'm not going to tell you what what is in my business plan for, I've got my trucking company and my brokerage that I have partners with and everything, and it's getting to a point where I can exit having to put in so many hours into the company, where now it's employees and it's getting self-ran and systems in place to make it run. So it's going to be going to the next stage of my business plan, and my next stage of my business plan is has something to do with being on the water more. And why is that? Because we've all had jobs that we maybe not hate, but we're not attracted to. So it's like, yeah, we get there, we do the job, we make the money. Well, that can be a vehicle, and it should be the vehicle to get you where you want to be. So if you're going to be putting in 8 to 10 hours a day to build someone else's dreams, the owner of that company, then you should at least be putting 15 to 30 minutes at bare minimum a day into building your own dream. Now, I do own my own company and partnership in the brokerage and everything as well. So I'm not necessarily just working for someone, but I didn't wake up and think, okay, I want to build a successful trucking company and brokerage. It was just something that I had the skill set and the connections in order to make it happen. And I can generate the revenue that I need now to take me to the next step, which is not only, like I mentioned, something that's going to be where I'm going to be on the water a lot more, as well as launching my book and mastermind and clothing line and everything that's my motivational speaking, because that's my purpose, calling, and passion. That's what brings me a lot of the joy, is helping people change their lives and helping people go through hard times, because I've been there, done that, and I'm writing a book on it. That's what brings me joy. So if you actually do the things that bring you joy, then you're going to have a lot more joy in your life. And I was looking at this first house right there. It's gotta be at least a $500,000 to $1 million home, probably depending on the basement and so forth. I don't know what the real estate goes for up here. But the thing is they have paid the price in order to get themselves to being able to live on the water on this beautiful lake, just like all them lake homes right there, right? The people have had a plan to take them from what they were doing to put them where they wanted to be. And now they get to live the life of which they are attracted to where they're living. I don't know if they hate their jobs or whatever. That's a whole different story. But how many times has someone had to force you to do something you love doing, right? Like if you like playing video games, or I don't know, I used to play paintball, or reading books, or going to the gym. See, if you love doing those, you're not going to be forced to do it. So pay attention to the things that you're naturally attracted to. Like, what do you do on your downtime? And I'm not saying like scrolling on social media, because they have learned how to put the dopamine in our brain so we're attracted to it. But even that, if that is your most fulfilling thing that brings you joy, which I don't see it because a lot of this negativity on here, but if it is, go work for a company where you are marketing their social media page, you're posting their social media, you're attracting clients on social media. What is it that you're attracted to? If you're attracted to sewing and gardening and working with animals, aka my mom, I've been inviting her, Mom, you're about to retire, but if you retire and you stop moving, you start dying, how can you create the real retirement you want? Well, maybe it's quilting. I talked to her about building a animal shelter on her property, or a garden, a greenhouse, and so forth, because she loves working with plants. And then I also told her, I said, Mom, what if you created videos teaching people how to sew, teaching people how to cut plants in half and turn them into 2 plants, and all that, not killing them, and working with animals, and just whatever. Maybe you have a petting zoo at your house. Whatever it is, Mom, now you're doing what you love, and if you do it more than twice, you take videos doing it. Now you could post a YouTube channel, and maybe one day it's generating you revenue, aka giving you life that you want to live, that you're getting joy every single day instead of dying at a 9 to 5, which I just put this post about how it's like 85% of heart attacks happen in between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. on Monday mornings. That tells you how much people are going to a job that they hate every single day, and when they get there, they're just like, screw this, boom, drop dead. You know what happens? The next day, they've already got somebody sitting at your desk. They've replaced you. They're not going to die for you. No company's going to die for you. But if you're killing yourself for a company, you need to at least have an exit strategy in order to live the life you want to live. We get one life to live. So I just tell you today, go towards the things you're attracted to. The people. If you know you want to have a partner that's a high earner, high achiever, maybe introducing yourself at a McDonald's ain't the place. Maybe, because I had someone speak this into me, and they said, Curtis, I really feel like you're going to find the woman of your dreams at a mastermind or a motivational speaking seminar from like Tony Robbins or Ed Milet, or somebody that I already know is engulfed into that self-development mentality, because then I don't have to try to convince them to like take ownership of their actions, or like, hey, do you think that you could drive a Bentley? Do you think you want to live on a lake? Do you think you are wanting to own a yacht or a plane or have millions or billions? Do you want to come with me in building rec centers in every state in the United States and every country in the world? Do you want to take ownership of your actions? And then the best apology is change behavior. Are you willing to own your stuff and then put in the actions to change it and not do it again, so we can have an amazing relationship? We get one life to live. Why live anything else other than amazing? Why live anything else other than what you're attracted to? So today, I just invite you, if you've been forcing a life that you really haven't been enjoying, just look in the mirror and be real about yourself. What kind of life do I want to live? Is this partner I'm with, do I look up to them and I want to aspire to be them and like them? Am I the type of partner that makes my partner attracted to me and aspire to be like me? Am I a leader? Do I take ownership? Am I hardworking? Am I forgiving? Do I give grace? Do I take ownership? Do I take care of my health? Do I take care of my mental health? Do I blame others? Do I talk to everybody about my issues? Or do I look in the mirror and work on them myself? Am I willing to go to counseling to create this life and this happiness? Am I willing to go to classes outside of work that I'm not being forced to be able to place myself in a position like that? Those are all the questions you got to ask yourself for you to have your dream life. You get one life to live. Why not create the dream life? Put in a few years like most people won't in order to have the rest of your life like most people can't. Create that time freedom and financial freedom so you can live your life exactly how you want. I hope this helps. Leave in the comments if it did. Stories, testimonies, I love to hear them. Like, share, comment, tag, you know the drill. Be boundless.